Little loafy loafer, say that 10 times.
What is up, everybody? Yeah, we are doing Advent of Code Day 14. So we got a pretty good
That's like me when I'm playing
Day
Minecraft,
13.
honestly.
So I feel pretty proud of myself there. I just realized something. Hold on, just going to. Yeah, it's not gonna show. Yeah, I can't do much about it. But anyways, so yeah, just waiting for it to go. We are pretty close to it. I got a new way of doing it now, so now I can have my entire screen. So I can actually I have a new way of doing it. I just realized that I can use Alt-Tab instead of just clicking back and forth. So allows us to easily get past there. Got my, that's day 13. Day 14. And then, we got a fetcher for day 14. And so, there we go. We could do a typing test, but it's not going to change anything. I'm pretty warmed up as it is.
Zodiac Killer. He was like, I'm the Zodiac Killer.
I guess.
Here's my fucking letter.
Alright, well.
And shit.
So.
That's what he was like.
This was a fun one. I like this one. Especially with the plotting.
Me and
so,
I'm not
820 points. So that's probably why Desmos was lagging. I looked back and Desmos was like
related to the Zodiac Killer, but we can ignore that and think about it another day.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
You said that right into the microphone.
Yeah, the microphone of definitely not. I know that the microphone was there already. Just go on about your day.
Oh, that man is. Do it. Don't die. Don't do it. That's not. It's cringe if you die. If you die, it's cringe. So we have if I go here. We have 3 minutes. Or more like 4 minutes. But we have a pretty close time to it.
No.
And then, well, we'll just do this.
Go back.
And so
Go back.
this is starting to take shape. This whatever this is. Not exactly sure what it is. But it looks pretty cool. I haven't checked my leaderboard in a while, or like my private leaderboard. So, I'm actually, I said I'm pretty set there. It's actually going up. I see, because like it's the top. It looks like us top 3, and we're not that far apart. It's only like a 14-point spread, and then there's 100
That's
points
wrong,
to
bro.
that one, and then I think I'm pretty far ahead in this leaderboard. I'm not that far ahead, like 43 points, but I'm ahead. Poor this dude must have done awful, because this guy doesn't even have a second star on day 8, which I will say day 8 was like really hard, so I would understand why he doesn't have that. But like he has all of his stars and still is not even anywhere close to his score. What about my private leaderboard? We got a couple of us here. Obviously, I'm on top because I'm live streaming these things right as soon as they come out. Fox is also there. He's also doing the things. He's not watching the live stream probably because he's doing it himself and he doesn't want my voice in the background. So anyways, and then we got B, got Spider. You know, they haven't touched it in a while, but what can you do? So yeah, that's my leaderboard. Obviously, I'm not anywhere close to the top leaderboard. I mean, wait and see. Look at him. I don't personally know him, but like I've seen him. This guy, he's up there most of the time. Let me actually show the leaderboards for last year, because last year that one was a more time. So leaderboard, private. I don't know if any of these. So Fox has got like a sporadic. B has got 2 of them. And this spider just hasn't touched it. And then, but for this one's the. See, this is the one that I'm first in right now, and then I'm only 5th. Because like I said, I wasn't doing that well. Oh, there's the alarm, so I gotta get ready. But we can take a quick look at this, and as would say, I'm 8th. Like I'm not anywhere close. But yeah. Isn't this the one with? Yeah, Daniel Schiffman. He's done 2. He did this one, and then that's it. He still donated. He's coding trained, by the way, maybe in case you guys don't know. This is the one. This is how I found this leaderboard, is through him. So anyways, let's go to here. We have 20 seconds. Get my code ready. So it's time to do it. It's time to write code. Let me get my keyboard ready. It's kind of far away from me. Alright, so 3. Oh, I forgot to record. Almost messed that up. Okay. Oh. So fetch the thing and then go back. You are making a mockery of me. Okay, so here's the template. Okay, so okay, and then so it goes and has a length of 10. Okay, so do 10 steps of this. So that's what? I don't care about you. So
it sounds like the stuff of legend, but
we need to do 10 steps. So let in
fairy tale fact.
Polymer is off balance for some reason. Why is this off balanced? I know what's up. There we go. So let template and then rules is equal to
Yes.
quote dot
OMG.
split double new line. This gets that.
No, he's actually speaking.
And
straight
then
facts.
rules dot for each element,
That was like a mental connection. It just
and
kinda-
then let
Eat
replacements
it. Fuck.
is equal to that. And then if I can look here,
Yes.
we just do let tokens is equal to, well actually I don't even, I'll do that, that's split that, and then replacements of tokens, 0 is equal to tokens.
Oh my god, you can
of
trade one
1.
apple for 4. You can trade one emerald for 4 apples.
And so with that, we have the template and we
fucking
have
crazy,
all the
bro.
rules. And so now what we need to do is we need to go, so let steps is equal to 0, steps is less than 10, steps plus plus. And then we need to actually do this. So what we need to go through 2 letters at a time. So we need a for loop. For let I equals 0, I is less than,
I see.
I'm gonna call this polymer.
I'll keep on the
Is less than
the
polymer
watch, the
dot
watch.
length
watch.
I plus plus, and actually this needs to be 1. So and then we need to say if polymer of I plus polymer of polymer of I here, and then we're gonna do polymer of I minus 1. And then if replacements, so if that exists, let's have it let new polymer equal that. If that exists, the new polymer is equals that previous one, I minus 1, plus whatever that replacement is.
No.
And then plus
I'm
polymer
not.
of I. Else, new polymer plus equals this, but without the replacement.
Oh.
It's not really a
don't catch it.
replacement,
They
more
don't
of it
catch it,
is
then they usually don't
an
know.
addition. Get rid of that. And then polymer is equal to new polymer. And so this will give us the
Oh my god.
the
I have
polymer.
to harvest potatoes.
And so what we need
For
to
the
do
first
is we
time in
need
like
to
a
take
month.
the element, so take the most common letter.
Where's the supply then?
So then for
Which
let
chest?
I equals 0, I is less than polymer.length,
It's
I plus
empty.
plus.
It's empty. Check it.
Well, actually, what I can do is
Come check
not set. Really, I need to do a count. So
Every single last one and sold them.
let
Every
set
single last one and
is
sold 'em.
equal to
Also, the wheat farm needs to be
that.
fucking harvested. We'll take care of that in a minute, though.
And then
What?
and then we're gonna do
If this feeling flows both
polymer of
ways.
I. So if the polymer doesn't exist, if the
Okay.
element doesn't
At
exist,
this point, Eli, we have enough.
then we
like-
need to set
By
that
the way,
equal to
I
0.
hate doing the wheat
and
farm
then
because it gives
polymer
you
of
wheat seeds
I,
and then wheat, and it's like
and then
it's like so
or well
annoying.
set. So if set of polymer, set of polymer,
I know it's fucking
set
crazy.
of polymer, and then so what this should do is this should allow us to have a set. I need a runner. Rules dot for each. Forgot to split that. Okay, so we have all these letters, which is correct, and so what we need to do is we need to sort it. So,
Wait, we literally only have
let-
one wheat guy now. Oh fuck.
sorted
Man, it was- Wait, wheat
equal
can be food.
object dot entries, because we need both values. Entries of set dot sort, and then we have this element, and we need to sort by that. So we need to do a of 0 minus b of 0, or b of 1 actually, because that would be.
Okay, wheat can be used to make hay bales,
and then return
cookies, cake, and bread.
sorted of sorted.
Oh, wheat can also be.
If I could type sorted dot
I
length
know it's
of
a god
1
food source.
minus sorted of 0 1. And this should give us.
Okay, so the wheat
the
is
number.
literally just
Can I
like
read it? So let me
fucking compost all of it. I guess.
console.log sorted. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll need to get some
that's
more
right.
farmer villagers then, because none of these dudes trade wheat anymore. I fucking I locked them all with potato.
Well,
only
sorted
trades.
-1. There we go. So
We don't have
now
to
we
make
go
it.
over
We
here.
Yay, we don't have to make a carrot farm.
Okay, that's not right.
Poggers.
Well, so let me write it like this. Let me put in this code. And then I won't do 10 steps. I'll just do 4 steps, and I'll print out the new polymer. New polymer. And so, if I look at that, that doesn't look correct. Let me minimize you. So yeah, so this is the template. Oh, I know why. It's because it's
that
because
I'm. Been funny. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Wait, no,
been funny.
that should be right, because like it's not
Wait,
going
no.
through the new polymer as
No,
so.
Dio! You menace.
Console.log.
You're not killing the shulkers with looting.
New polymer. Oh, what the heck?
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
Where are you? Okay, so if we go here, NCN, and so NCN.
I usually use my sword because I just go in there with good armor.
Where are you? Yeah, so NN, so NCN, and then NC, which would be NBC. Oh, it doesn't. I see what I did wrong. It's these two. This one shouldn't be N, and then this one shouldn't be C.
You can't put loyalty on a hoe.
Got it.
Can't put looting on a bow. Can't put loyalty on a hoe.
So now,
That was a terrible bar. That was like the worst. Like
if I do
bit of
something like
content I've ever
this,
produced.
oop, I took out too much here. I think this will allow us to get
Facts.
just
Thanks,
not
bro.
the last one.
I
So
appreciate it.
if I
I
go
mega-
here, so
mega appreciate it.
NCN
Get it? Like Meg
BC8,
from
yeah,
Family
so
Guy.
it doesn't allow the last one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were.
And so what I need to do is I need to say if
Okay.
I is equal to
Oh, I
polymer
get you. Yeah, no,
dot
I
length
do
minus
that.
1, so it's the last one. Just add it.
Glycerin melon. Glycerin melon is a potion ingredient, homeboy.
So there we go. So I mean that's
You
that's
can't eat it. You can't.
so NC oop.
You cannot eat it.
Oh, I think that needs to be afterward, and then if what the heck is happening behind me? Okay, so then 10. So if we plug in 10, we should get
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
that
gonna
number
hit up
is.
the, local chapter.
Okay, I didn't mean to console.log it.
Of glut.
Okay, 15. Yeah, okay, 15. So get rid of this, and we put in the actual input. We should get it. 212. Yeah, okay. Should be good. All.
I've been to a halal, guys. Hell yeah.
There we go.
guys
Oh,
for
we actually got on the leaderboard. Okay, so. Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is where we need optimization. So, I mean, I'm gonna.
Yes, no, they're
If
all
I try to
like
plug in
fucked
40, I think I'll see a problem.
up. No, it is hilarious.
So, okay,
Their
so did the
content
first
is
one.
Unwatchable, bro.
I don't need the console.log here. And let me
Like,
just
sometimes
let
I'll
me just
watch
see-
the Try Guys videos
let me
to
just
like,
see what
like, the worst one
steps
by
we
far
get
is without a
to.
recipe. Every time I watch
So we get
a
to
video,
15,
an
16,
episode of
and then
Without
it
a
just
Recipe, I'm,
it
like, ready to cry.
crawls. So 18.
Just from the sheer like.
And
just,
it's gonna get
just
more. It's gonna get
it's
exponentially
it's
harder
actually
when we get
depressing, the
here.
level of fucking.
So yeah, it's taking a while to even get to 20. So we need to find an optimization for this. So optimization for this. So basically, what do we not need?
Damn.
The problem with it is that
There's a lot of Canadians out there that are fucking jacked,
the problem.
though.
So what we can consider is
The
if I
ones-
get my
the ones-
piece of
the
paper
ones that
out.
produce maple syrup can go
So
fucking
what
mess
if we
with
have the
trees.
pair OO?
Those are the real Canadians.
It will create for the next one. It will create
Mesopotamian as fuck.
okay, and then so what we can consider now is that so if we take these first three, it'll make OKOB. We need specifically O and O. So and then OKO. So we can, since we're not having to keep track of where it is, we can just keep track of how many there are. And so with that, all these rules, it looks like, are going to be
Nice.
put on there. Like, not maybe specifically, it's maybe not
Me
going to be
too.
specifically there, but like what we can do is we can put
You
all these
have done this to
pairs,
yourself,
we can
but
make them
only
all into
yourself.
like pairs of a set. So we don't need to have a polymer per se, we can just have a set of pairs for the polymer.
Wallow in the suffering.
So let me have the initial polymer. And so replacements
my
can stay the
friends
same.
just
So
suddenly
here
dropped
what we
a
need to do
fucking
is we need to
garbage
parse
can
it
in
and
USA.
get let's have
It's
let
not quite as bad
pairs.
as Los Angeles.
And
yeah,
so
but the
we need to
frames
go
are still
through
bad.
it. So let I equal 1. I is less than polymer dot length
Memphis is great.
I plus plus. And so what we can do is we can say if pairs. So it's similar
not
to
kidding.
this.
I have family that lives in LA, and I still prefer
If
Memphis.
if it doesn't exist, then but not replacements, we need pairs. We create it and then we
Hey,
increment
you know what they got in
it. So
Memphis?
here we go. So now I'm just gonna get rid of
People talk a lot
all
about
of this,
people
and
talk
we
a
need
lot
to
about Memphis style
console
barbecue.
dot. I'm just gonna see.
But what I gotta put y'all on is that Memphis style cock. die
So
for.
we need to make this initial polymer. Lots of that. So
They just don't make it.
so yeah,
realize they're
so
making
we
in
have
Memphis.
all these pairs. In fact, I'm going to return back to not that. I'm going to return to this one. So this one should only have 3 pairs: NN, NC, CB. And so with those, what we can do is we can go here, and we can
What the
I
fuck
gotta
is this then? This seems
add the
bad.
40 steps back in. So, well, I won't do it. I'll just do it for 1 step, and then we can put that into the 40 steps. So what we need to do is we need to go through the pairs. So
That's what I
object
strive
dot
for.
keys pairs dot for each. And so what that can do, so if we're given NN, we need to
Oh, I thought you were
we
gonna
need to
say
first of all
spleen.
see if that pair is part of the replacement. So if replacement element, then what we need to do is we need to say
Maybe you're feeling kinda
let
funky.
new pair equal whatever the first
Don't
element,
think
so
I'm
element of
potatoes
0
are growing.
plus
Holy shit.
replacement of that element. And then we need to do something like this.
Find this stick. Sorry.
And in fact, it actually gets rid of this pair because NN won't exist anymore. So pairs.
Poggers.
So new pair. If pairs of new pair doesn't exist, so gotta get rid of all that. Then we create it, and then we add it. And so what that will do is that will add in. It would be NC, right? Where's NN? Yeah, NC to it. So
Yeah.
NC will add. But then we also need to get rid of NN because we separated it now. So pairs of element minus minus. And
That's
so
fucked.
if we do this now, after we've done the thing, we are given NC, NB,
Give
CH.
it to me. Give it to me.
So where are you? I gotta find you.
Cookie. I love a cookie.
Where are you? NC, NB, CH. So NC, NB, CH, and then B. Okay, so you got the pairs. It just didn't get this individual one that exists, which isn't the greatest, but well, it should have gotten HB, but HB doesn't exist. So let me CB. So here, let me. Okay, so NN, NC, CB.
Oh yeah.
So then we'll go through that. So
Miles, are you there? I'm ready.
it's done the same thing the first step done, where it just doesn't add the last one.
I love it. It's amazing.
And then so that turns to NC, that removes the NN.
Zombie time.
Then we just go back to here.
It's
So
fine.
NN, NC, and so then
Yeah, I don't even have it. I don't even have
it'd
that
be
shit launched.
NC, and then N.
I need a launch. I need a
And then
launch.
NC becomes NB,
In fact, I don't even
and
know if
NC
my
gets
N-Croc is working.
removed. But then so it goes back
Wait,
to
check.
1. And then BC, or well, not BC, CB goes up, and then an H is put there. So CH, and then actually what we can do is we could say
It's launching.
index, and then so if it exists, and then if index is equal to, well, we need to create that. Let pair list, if I could type, is equal to hue. Pair list, and then if the index is the last one, so -1, then
Wait, say again?
pairs
Sorry, I got caught up in this Chinese music that I'm listening
of element
Sorry.
pairs of, well, not pairs of this,
Zuka,
pairs
I
of
didn't know.
element of 1.
I'll send you the song
And
and
then,
listen to it. It's kind of bass.
You gotta put u there. Plus plus. Well, we gotta do the same thing. Let, or well, we could just say new pair. We don't have to reassign the variable to it. So let new pair equal,
Super Idol Disharon.
and then yeah. So what this will do is this will now create that. And so now HB is created, which is correct. So we have NC, NB, CH, HB.
Yeah, I love that song too.
Well, but then the problem is that HB would be removed. Because we need to keep track of which pairs are together. Because we can't, so like if we didn't need to keep track of it, I would just add the elements as we go, but we can't do that. So we have NC, NB, CH, and then
I can't
B.
find the song
The problem is
on Spotify.
we need to be able to now go from
man.
here to the next one, which how are we going to do? Because it also,
Oh my gosh.
now I see this, it doesn't have NC, it doesn't have the NC and then the CN and then the NB, BC, CH, HB.
It's such a
Actually,
money
do I need to
spending
have
word.
this?
I'm running out of money. Just kidding, I'm not running out of money. But
Do I need to have
I do be
this?
spending lots of money though.
So what this will do,
That's swag bucks though.
if I get here now, so it has NC, it also has CB. I don't see CB. Oh wait, no, because CB doesn't exist. So we have NC, CN, NB, BC, HB, and CH. So it has that. Perfect. It has all the pairs, and then it's also removed NN and CB.
What?
So
That's
now
so
that we
odd.
have that, let me do another. Let me actually add this to this one. Yeah. Yeah, get it here. Let pairs. Oh wait, no, that's the parsing of it, and then I don't need this polymer anymore. And let's do only 2 steps. Okay, well that doesn't help because I don't know what pairs list is. So console.log pairs. Okay. So in. Oh. Well, I see it. Okay, I know why. Okay, we also got to say, and then it and pairs of element. So if it actually has one, is not equal to 0. There we go. So here's what it has. It has 2 CBs, CB and CB, which is correct. It also should have a BH and a HC. HC, BH, so yeah, those are created. 2 BBs, correct. I think this is going to work. And so if we do 40 steps on that, we should have a lot of those. We do. We have this. And so now we can now do this last one. And so instead of it not really it's a set. So we got to do something like this. Yeah. So set. So we have pairs list.
Oh my God.
So then we don't need.
Miles.
I guess we don't need index.
We were warned, but we did not heed the warning.
So there was that.
The random chimp event.
Element. And
The
so we don't need to
NFTs.
do this. We just need to do pair list. And so we need no, not pair list. Set. We need to do lots of us. Set of element of 0 for the first letter. So if that doesn't exist, we need to create it and then increment it. Or well, we don't need to increment it. We need to add whatever these numbers are. So is equal to 0, and then that plus equals pair list of element of or not pair list, just pairs. And so then we need to do the same for the second letter. So that's element of 1.
Yeah.
And then we should be able to do this. Now, if this were to work, if we were to plug in 10 steps, we should get the same number. We do not. Which is kind of weird because that's 7, 15, 17, 1. Okay, well, never mind. It's not that weird, but still wrong.
True.
So I'm trying to see why that is the case, because if I were to console, because that seemed right, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pairs. So 12 pairs. Pairs, okay, console.log pairs, and then console.log object dot of keys of pairs, pairs dot length. So 16. Okay, well that doesn't really help me. Entries or values dot reduce a plus b. So this should add them all together. Object dot values. So this should tell us the length. So if I go up to here, there's a length of 6. So there's 6 pairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. But it's a length of 7. Because there's... How do I figure that? Okay, so there's 6 here. There's 12 pairs here, which is correct. 22 pairs. Well, let me see what this length is. That's 6. Oh, so that's 13. What I'm so confused about is why this isn't working. Because okay, so this is this step. There's 3 BBs. Oh wait, there's way more than 3 BBs. There's 1 BB. There's 2 BBs. There's 3 BBs. There's 4 BBs. Okay, so somewhere,
giant strong man, like,
somewhere in my chain,
powerlifter guy.
something has gone wrong.
Huge, like
So,
Greek
because like
dude.
we have NN,
He just
NC,
posts on
CB, which is
Facebook,
correct,
picture
and then we
of
have
himself
NC,
sitting on a couch meditating.
CN.
He says, "I learn from mistakes of people who take my advice."
Wait a minute. Now that I'm looking at this isn't right because this C is being counted twice, which isn't correct. So we have NC, CN, NB,
crazy
BC,
world,
HB.
only crazy people.
Well, the weird thing is like that doesn't even work, because like
full
69, so that doesn't even work. So, so it's got the pair.
I used to be schizophrenic.
Then we got CB,
but we're
CB,
good now.
and then CN, correct, and then NB. There's 2 of those, so NB, NB. Yep. BC, BC, BC. Perfect. There's no CH, which is correct. There's no HB, which is also correct. There's 1 CC right there. 2 BBs, I've already right there. A BH, right there, and then an HC, right there. So it has everything. It may not count it correctly, but it has all the pairs, which is. Which I don't know why. Because at this point, it's not really considering order, which it shouldn't have. Well, it might have to, because
you know what's bigger than a
these
tuna?
these two these two. So this NBC, this would be considered 1 N, 2 B's, 1 C, which isn't
hop on this beat with
correct.
I'm gonna send you this. Send you this link of this song, and then I'm gonna give you the end drop.
Like parsing wise, I could do, because like, well, I'm also still a bit confused, because like, if I were to put, so this one NC would become, the pair would be NB and then BC, which happens. It does happen. NC and then CB. And then it removes an NC because NC is not a pair anymore.
I love the Phoenix Wright music.
So it just seems like I have messed up the counting here. I am massaging the mic, which you guys may not like. I have just
and then like fully skin them out in
which I'm a bit confused on, because I mean I don't really want to count this because this is it's this one. I do see that something is wrong, because like this BB should be 4 and it's only 3, so maybe when BB got separated, so BB, this BB right here, so NB, so this NB, the NB is turns into B, so NB and okay, well it'll just add NB and then it'll subtract NB, which the thing is that should work, like that should it should offset, like to where basically NB wasn't changed and now BB's added, and so then BC, it looks like it's added a B in it, so then BB and then BC is added. So like it shouldn't just add one or create one, or like it should add one and create one, and it shouldn't matter. I'm trying to see if anything wrong up here is happening.
Yeah.
replacements. This does seem slightly strange. Because I know it stops working here. Is this also 22 characters long? 1, 5, 10, or 23 characters. 10, 15, 20. That's 25 characters, but there's only 22 pairs counted. So we lost a few pairs somewhere. So we have NB. NB happens 3 times. NB, NB, NB. NB happens 4 times. There's an NB here. There's an NB here. I'm a bit confused on why, though. Console.log limit. Just a bit of debugging. Removed this one. And then we can do new pair here. Added. And then I'm just going to do 4 steps. So here, in removed, NC, NC, and added, which is correct. NC, NC, and added. NC removed. NB and BC is added, and then CH and HB is added, which is correct. And so here, NC removed, NB and BC is added, yeah, and then CN removed, and then CC and CN added, and then this should offset, so it shouldn't matter, and then NB removed, NB, and then BB is added, correct. And then BC removed, which is here. BB and BC is added, and then it has all that. So,
are you just cranking on this pretty much?
Wait. Oh, I know why. It's because I have to do it as many times as that number. Oh. So then, for that I is equal to 0, I is less than, this is just speed, like, doing it poorly. I could do it math ways. I don't know.
I'm gonna go work on the desert while you discuss plans
so
for it.
plus,
Unless you need my help.
Plus equals,
well, because that's like Isaac is immediately
this
gonna go to the desert.
number,
Like that's his whole plan.
and then plus equals,
honestly,
this number.
Yeah, you're right.
And then minus equals that number. So that's probably why.
No, we kind of.
Okay, well that's okay. Let me do 10 steps. 10 steps. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Oh, I guess it's in the. I forget which document it's.
That doesn't seem. Oh, because I remember. Because this is wrong, and it's innovative. If I can speak, in it and of itself. Yeah. So, if I look at this, so this is the pairs that are in the 10-step one. How long is this line for 10 steps? After 10 steps, B occurs. Okay, well that seems a bit wrong. Let me do the 4 steps again, and then console log pairs afterward. And let me do that inside the actual for loop. So this is the first one. This is the second one. So if I go here we go. So NN, NC, CB. Correct.
Yeah.
And then NN gets removed, but NC should have added one, which I'm confused. So then HBCH, BC has 2, which shouldn't be the case. So what should happen is, like, for this one, this should not have, I don't know why this has changed, because there's only one pairs of element. Oh, it's because this can change on the fly.
Yes. I'm gonna finish.
Well, that actually
putting
no.
the QCD
Oh, it does.
message, like, in the book.
It's
That
because
takes
we do entries and it won't. If we do entries, it will not. So then, so this is element times. So element is the name of it, and then times is whatever this is. So good news is that, and now it shouldn't. Here we go. So now if we do, what am I? If I'm trying to think. 10 steps. Okay, it's a bit more acceptable. It's still not entirely correct, but it's a bit more acceptable. Because, like I said, this is wrong. The problem is we don't know the difference in these colliding bees. So, like, for this instance, if I go back to the example, for this, how this would count NCN, it would count NC and then CN, and so since it counts those pairs separately, it would count 2 C's, which isn't correct. So what is a way that we can counteract this? Well, there is a way of doing it, to where so every time we go through a pair and we do this, we can just say, well, when we get to the final count, just subtract a C from it, or subtract whatever the replacement is. So that means that set has to be created before this. And so let's just put that there. So set has to be created before this, and then set of whatever that replacement is minus equals times. So what we also have to say if it's not created, if set of replacements of element is not created, and we set it equal to 0, set of replacements of element is equal to 0, and then we subtract it. So then when we go here and when it adds it, it's offsetted correctly though. Oh my god. So now if we do the actual input, we should get the same number there. We do not. That's a worrying thing, is that we put like 10 steps and we're off by 2. So something went wrong. Well, let me console.log sorted, and then console.log sorted here, and then get rid of this console.log, and then that console.log. And so what this should be is this should have our sorted. So it's counted 3 more oxygen. So they're all wrong, which is not fantastic. Looks like, so this is off by a factor of 1, 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 this is off by a factor of 2, so it's not just by a factor of 3, factor of 1, factor of 1, factor of 2, and then factor of 3. So it's not perfect. So is there a reason why it's not perfect? I think of a reason why it's not perfect. It's because when we parse it, we also didn't do that. So we have to do that for that as well. So set of replacements of let pair is equal to that. This just makes the code a bit simpler. And then if pair, then pairs of the pair. But then when we do this, we also have to make sure that we have just minus. For this one, it's just minus. So okay. Okay, well that still didn't work. In fact, it should have worked. So yeah, so let me see. Not that way, this way. And this isn't even right to begin with. And it's not a consistent amount by itself. Okay, so for this, what this will do is, so it's created NN, NC, CB. And so
What? Make what one year?
okay, well, now that I think about it, it's not replacement. So because C wouldn't be minus. So NN, NC, CB. So if I were to count NN, NC, CB, then I'd get 2 N's. Or what, no. NN, NC, CB. So I'd get 3 N's, 2 C's, and 1 B, which isn't correct. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of the first element here. So instead of doing the replacement, we just need to do pair of 0. Pair of 0. And that gives us the same values there. So if I do that,
Yeah,
it gives
they've been in there for
it's
a
a
few
1
minutes, so
off
it's
by
fine.
1 error. So it gives us almost the same one. So that's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct. 14 to 5,
Yeah,
1900.
somewhere between like,
So
yeah,
it's
like 4 months. Is probably
almost
the
correct. Because 1900, 1966.
Okay, I have made the books and the army like ration.
So
supply
somewhere,
drop
so
thing.
O is not getting, so O is
Comes with
getting
it.
ruined somewhere. I can assume something it's something up with this. It's either this, so there's something up with the O. But if it's off by 1 error, if I were to do this 40 times, first of all, we have the number. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could just do this and then do 40, and I can see what I get there. Okay, well I don't know what I got there because I don't have Advent of Code open. 40, 52693. I mean, it's right. So I'm going to assume it's an off by 1 error. I'll look into it afterward. So I got this. Where are you? Boom. Remove 1 from it. Well. So it's an off by 1 error. I just don't know why. So I finished it. I got leaderboard on the first one. I didn't get leaderboard on the second one. Let me do personal stats. I got 1988. There's probably a much more efficient way of doing this than what I was doing, but I did it my way. So, yay! In the recording. So bye YouTube, and well, hello YouTube to stream. Just the video needed to be recorded. So, I mean, now that I have this done, let's see what's up with the, so Fox is still solving it. Let's see, so I've solved it, and so there's only 3 of us, a couple of us have solved it. So personal stats, leaderboard, private, view, and then I'm top here, and there's only like 3 of us who solved it. So yeah, I'm going to actually check out the, that's the actual website. I'm going to check out the subreddit, see what their solutions are. Maybe they're probably much better than mine. So it only took someone 15 minutes. So clean code, object oriented. So let's see. First step 1 to 41. Left, right, mid is equal to whatever that is. New counter. Okay, so they did what I did. So it wasn't like my code was a complete and utter bad. I don't know what counter is. I think, is that like what I was doing here with the pairs, except where's my school stuff? I don't know where that's up. Get this over here again. So I'm assuming, I guess that's what it did. For this one though, left and right is equal to pair. Well, all right. So I didn't do it exactly how they did it. Mostly because I kept track of how many pairs, and then I offset it by how many. So I mean, it's sort of like it. But yeah. I'm probably gonna end the stream because I will. Yeah, I will. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for the next advent of code, because that's usually how it goes. Obviously, if you want to see my code, it'll be on my GitHub in like 2 seconds. But yeah, see you guys.